Bam! It's beautiful. Look at this aqueduct too. Is that an aqueduct in there? And some mega yachts. I don't know what those are. Good morning from Naples. It's a beautiful morning. I'm so excited. There's just not enough sleeping on this, but you know what? Sleep is for those who, I don't know, don't do DVC cruises. It's been really fun. I'm up bright and early. I'm gonna try to run up to Cabanas. Oh, hi. Hello, I'm in Italy on a Mediterranean cruise, the DVC Member Cruise on the Disney Dream, by the way. And welcome to part, 4 million of this travel series. Okay, so I'm back, picking up where I left off. If you missed the last video, short recap. This is day 4? 3? What is it? It's Wednesday. 4 or 5. Yeah, it's day 4 of a 7-day cruise. So we're getting to the end. Is that right? Yeah, because the last day is. Sorry, you guys. I'm a little tired. And today I have the only port adventure that I booked through Disney for this whole trip. The rest I've done on my, private little tours, or I'm doing maybe something on my own tomorrow. That is yet to be determined. I'm going to decide that for real today. Anyway, I'm doing the Pompeii half-day adult-only tour. That's what they call it. And we're leaving in 15 minutes. And by we, I mean me and the tour. But I do need to go grab at least something to put in my stomach. So I'm going to run up to Cabanas. I can't believe I'm this way, more than halfway into this cruise, and I haven't been to Cabanas once. I've packed my little fanny pack. I've got my important documents, the money I'm bringing with me, water bottle, my sunglasses, but today I've decided is a half day because it's real sunny out, and Pompeii is, from what I can tell from like pictures and remember from school and stuff, it's not very shaded. So I'm gonna wear a hat. I'll show you the fit. It's not that interesting, but here you get all the details on these vlogs, whether you want them or not. So there you go. Oh, I need to remember to close the door before I go. Okay, I'm wearing a tank top today because it is warm. Hat. Still rocking my hiking pants because they work. I got my sneakers on, which double as trail shoes and running shoes and life shoes. I love them shoes. I've lathered up in sunscreen. There's no religious monuments today, so this is okay. Just be aware if you're traveling in Europe, or I think even anywhere really, that you just need to have your shoulders and your legs fully covered for going into especially like Catholic cathedrals and things. But yeah. Alright, let's go! Cabanas! Can't believe I haven't been here yet. See a really quick idea. Lots of things. Good morning! Ooh, I think I'm just gonna grab a croissant. I honestly don't really have time for anything else. Ooh! Well, breakfast of champs here. I'm just gonna go on and take it with me to the meeting point. Eat it while we're there. It's such a beautiful morning though. I feel like I have my fishing gear on. Tie some flies. It's just like, okay, you gotta pay your €5 to enter. It's really interesting. I'll talk more about it later. We're going to get gelato now. I just want to remember that he said that they've only uncovered 80% and still actively being excavated. So really interesting to think that this is from 79 AD, preserved from the explosion, from the eruption, excuse me, of Mount Vesuvius. Almost 2,000 years ago. That's just, wow. So included in this is a little gelato. I'm just going to look around. There's some shops and things. I doubt anybody has a sticker, but we're going to look. Yeah, I got a sticker. I like the Napoli one better than the Pompeii one, so yay! And we're back. I'll talk more about that at another point, but right now, I'm hungry. And apparently, Naples is the birthplace of pizza, so when in Naples, we obviously must get pizza. That's the plan. It's a gorgeous day too, so I don't want to just sit on the ship for the rest of the day. But had a really good time. I'll talk more about the tour, like I said, later. The tour guide was great. It was very well organized. It's just, I think if you have it in your budget to do a private tour, at least if you, with my experiences, it's just a little bit less cumbersome. Like there's just, I don't know, I'm sure it varies by experience, but yeah, it's a very different experience. Like just managing that many people. They broke us into smaller groups when we got there, but just all the coming and going was a lot. Okay, so we're apparently just like right here in the center of Naples, off the pier, off the port, I should say. So that's exciting because pizza will be had. But I'll flip it around and show you a little bit what I'm looking at. It's literally right off the port. You got the castle and everything. What more are you gonna eat? Can you see this art installation? How interesting. Check this out. Let's go to the Google directions. Hopefully I'm doing the right thing. It's neat though. They're medieval there too. There's a lot of pizza on this menu. Oh my goodness. Oh, God. It's a small pizza. It's so big. Oh my God. And then of course this is like the Italian beer of choice, Peroni. But yeah, it's very big. Yeah, now you can see the restaurant better. This is like the hole in the wall, but it gets such good ratings on Google. Just had to try it. It's really good. I'm not going to lie. That was delightful. Look how cute these streets are. Zoom down them on a screen. I love it. All right, well, because you know, when in Naples, get more gelato. That's what we're doing now. Now I'm gonna head back to the ship. I love the streets here. They're so full of life. I don't know how else to say it. Found it. Delicious. Oh. I kind of like how they stick a spoon in the gelato here, but you guys, this is so good. What's this place called? Cento? So good. It's rocher, like the chocolates, and then a salted caramel. It's so good. Made my way back. There's the Dream. You can see a little bit, tiny. It's kind of far away. That's source for Mickey. Hanging off the side with the brooms on the back of the ship there. It's always nice to see it when it's empty. It's just so majestic. We gotta go see Donald. The only time he's ever a captain. Let's see what goodies we got today. Oh, it's Pirate Night. Yo ho. This is a new bandana. I haven't seen this one. I've seen two different. Oh, there's many on the other side. Two different bandana iterations from them. That's fun. A new one. And then, what is this? Disney Hits. All right, let's go. I'll set you up and we can open it together. I just washed my hands. That's what that drop is. But this is apparently water resistant material. I was told this by another cruiser on the tour today. What is this? Oh, I'm guessing like a toiletry kit, but it feels like it's full of stuff. It's headphones? What? gosh, it's headphones. What is this? What is this? This is intense. Anybody? Oh good, there's information. There's a charger. Oh my god, there's a lot of cords in this. Different kinds of chargers. Okay. The happiest headphones that ever rocked a Disney hit. Like our maiden voyage, star-studded finale concert, these made-for-members noise-canceling Bluetooth headphones are proudly presented by Okay. Oh, there's an adapter to connect to your plane's entertainment system. That's what this is. Well, how fun is that? Ah! They gave us headphones. What? One last look at the lovely port Naples before I head to dinner. I learned that that island that you see right there, that's Capri. One day, I'll come back, I'll bring you all with me. We'll go to Capri together. But now, we're going to Palo for dinner. I'm going to show you, hold please, close the door, what I'm wearing. Also, if you missed any of the previous videos, this is my room. I've been collecting all of the prizes, all of the DVC things over here. And yes, this is my cutie patootie little bag. Okay, so, Palo, I'm gonna look nice. I'm not worrying too much about looking super fancy. I'm sorry, I know it's a tiny mirror, it's hard to see me. It's a really cute little dress. I have the same one in blue linen that I wore the other night for formal night. No, it's not the most formal, but I'm happy about it. I washed my hair. I put on a different necklace. So, you know, we're moving up in the world. Let's go to Palo. I have no idea how to get there, so that should be fun. Fortunately, they have these handy maps. Okay, so I need to go this way? I think I need to go that way. All these seagulls. Oh, I don't want to get pooped on. So funny, you can go from watching a Disney movie and a water slide to Naples in the background, you know. It's your average day. Oh, it's so pretty out. They seriously hide this restaurant. I don't know how to get to it. Oh, there's like no way to get to it on the 12th deck from the outside. So now I'm on the 11th deck and walking through. See if I can find stairs. Oh no, that's okay. Very nice. I'll just show you around a little bit before it gets crowded. You can see Capri. I can see it. I'm not sure if you can see it. You know, I've never had a spritz. Don't laugh at me. I'm not like a... Is it fruity? Is it flowery? Should I just try one because I'm here? That's always a good reason. Okay, so you have a choice of a price fixed menu at the top here, or you can pick a la carte items. And I might go with the a la carte items. I've done this one other time on this ship, and I feel like I did the price fix. Okay, decisions have been made. I'll try to show you because I realize on film it's hard to see. I think I'm gonna get the arugula salad because it's literally one of my favorite things, and I never have it at home. And then the agnolotti, the butternut squash. Oh, that sounds so good. And then this is another thing I very rarely get, but it's one of my favorites. It's always very expensive, but the Dover sole. I think those are my choices. Oh, and here, I got an Aperol Spritz. I've never had one. Should we try it together? Okay. It smells very orangey. Ooh, I'm a mess. I was outside in the wind. Oh, it's good. It's not sweet, thank goodness. It's very kind of light and crispy. Definitely orange, but not like orangey, more like essence of orange. Welcome to my gourmet food review. We got an amuse, something mushroomy. That's all I got from that, but it looks delightful. My favorite. If you could smell this, it smells so good. This is the butternut. It's basically like butternut ravioli, but yum. Smells really good. Thank you. Really wish you could smell it. It's breathtaking. It doesn't look as beautiful as when it first arrived, but this is an amaretto souffle with espresso gelato and vanilla bean sauce in it, and it looks delightful. And the sun is setting as we leave Naples. What time of day is it? Is it an octopus? A squid? Put your guesses in the comments, because it's not like the usual. We usually get like a squid. But I did look. I got some pirate chocolate, and this I thought we had to pay for the gratuities, but it says as part of this DVC sailing, the gratuities have been covered. We'll find out when the bill comes, but okay. And then we got this huge thing. We as the royal, you and me, and I believe they're the same as came on the magnets, but in print form, if I'm not mistaken. And speaking of which, the gift from the DVC desk today was this bonus. We were originally supposed to go to the port that's close to Monaco, I guess, but we're going to Palermo instead. So, because of whale migration, actually. I saw a whale from my treadmill on the very first day at sea. I haven't seen any since, but look at this. It's 9, and it's still bright outside, but it's also supposed to be a full moon. I think technically tomorrow night, but it's pretty full tonight, so it's just a nice evening. Got a picture with Minnie, and it's pirate night. I did not bring any pirate regalia, and I have said this in the other videos, but I don't think I've said it in this one yet. I think, actually now I've heard officially there's less than 100 children on board this cruise, which is several thousand people, right? I don't know exactly how many people are on this cruise, but it's over 3,000 or something like that. Usually it's at least half children, if not slightly more than half of children. So that's how few kids there are on this. Apparently that's very typical for DVC sailings. Also the time of year, most kids are still in school. It's not quite Memorial Day weekend yet, which I know is when a lot of schools end, kind of in the week before that. My kids go past that a little bit, but they start later. But yeah, not a lot of kids. The amount of adults I've seen in full-blown pirate regalia just makes my heart happy. It's one of the things I love so much about Disney especially, is that it just gives you permission to play. And I don't think we should have to have permission for it, but that's just how our culture is. And I will fully, forever identify as a Disney adult. I don't care how obnoxious or stupid or silly somebody might think that is. I don't think it's any of those things. To me, it's about letting myself, imagine and believe in magic and play. I think play is so important. But yeah, I didn't dress up. I went to Palo. I dressed up for Palo. Oh my gosh, you guys, that meal was so good. I ate every last bite of food on all of my plates. It was just, I don't love going out to restaurants a lot, but it's really nice to treat myself every once in a blue moon to like a super nice meal. I do like doing that. And I don't mind going solo at all. And I will happily sit without a phone or a book or anything. But I've been reading a lot. This is my Kindle. And that's been a great joy. And I just had the best time sitting there. I had the best table. They gave me the best table. I had a view of the sunset of us leaving port at Naples with the sun setting behind Capri. And I sat there and I ate all that food and I drank my wine and I read my book, and I was just pure joy. Pure joy. And now I am tired, but I really, really would like to, I don't know what I do with my phone. I'd really like to stay up for the fireworks, but it's cold and windy, kind of. Not like cold, but it's cooler. So I think I will change into sweats. It's not for like an hour or so, I think. About an hour. So I'm just going to chill, kind of watch the last remnants of what's going down out there. Maybe do a couple more bracelets, listen to a couple podcasts, and then we'll go up, and then we'll go to bed. I don't have a very firm plan for tomorrow. I'm going on a hike. I have 2 options depending on how I'm feeling, and I just don't want to rush myself in the morning because I need a little bit more sleep. But we're heading to Palermo. You can bet I'm taking you with me. It's the one day I haven't planned any sort of organized excursion. I'm just winging it, basically. I do have my trails downloaded. I just really wanted to get some air. Hopefully the weather's nice. And to get to the trailhead, I basically have to walk through the whole city, or at least part of it. I have to walk across it. I don't know if we call Palermo a city or a town, I'm not sure, but I figured I'll see things along the way, and then I have to walk back through it to get back to port, because it's an out and back trail. I think, yeah, out and back or a loop, I'm not sure. Anyway, regardless, we'll get some miles in tomorrow, we'll get some hiking, I hear it's steep, and hopefully on the way back we'll get some yummy food. If nothing else, we'll have some gelato. And I'm very much looking forward to that. Alright friends, I will catch up with you for, hopefully, fireworks. You guys, these are fantastic. By the way, the man who drew these is on this ship. He's also the official voice of Mickey Mouse. Look at them, they're fantastic. The colors. Wow. They're really great. Oh.
Together and welcome the most adventurous swashbucklers ever to sail the seven seas! And the most fun bunch of pirates I know! Please welcome Mickey's Pirate Crew!
Good morning from Palermo. Ooh, what a beautiful looking day. Wow, look at these mountains. We're going to miss some mountains today, but I'm pretty sure this is the other direction. I guess we'll find out. Hello. La la la. No, sorry. Anyway, Seinfeld anyone? I am excited to head out on my own adventure today. You guys know I love hiking. I have been hiking up and down the stairs on the ship every day. I set like a personal, I don't know if it's goal or just incentive. I'm not sure what the right word is, but to always use the stairs. I have not used the elevator since I've been on the ship, which it's a lot of stairs. I'm on the 10th floor, but it's been great. But I really would like to do some actual hiking. I did a little bit of a hiking journey in the beginning of my adventure before I got on the ship in Barcelona. I was going to do a much harder hike all by myself, but I did not feel well when I got in. I was real messed up from not sleeping and everything. And last minute I changed and did this hiking adventure in Montserrat. A bajillion out of 10 recommend. Totally fun, and I'm so glad I made that call. But today I'm doing my own thing. I'm feeling fine, obviously, and it's a beautiful day. I'm sure Palermo has many cultural and historical landmarks to admire and enjoy and learn about, and I would love to come back someday and do that. I've never been to this part of Italy. This is like on its own little, I don't know, do they call this an island? It's like this little like offshoot off of the main tip of the country. But regardless, today I really want to hike. And that's another way that I take in places is I walk everywhere, right? When I'm visiting places as much as I can. And to get to my hike today, I have to walk, I think it's a couple of miles each way through town. So I figure I'll see things on the way. Maybe I'll get something to eat on the way back. But I'm going to hold please, one of the local mountains here, which is Monte Pellegrino. And right next to it is Favorita Park, or Parco della Favorita. Please enjoy my Italian accent. It's not good. So I have earmarked 2 trails on my All Trails map. One of them is much harder. It's like 11 miles round trip, and the other one's only 5. And this is after I walk the 2 miles to get there each way. And I was just originally going to do the longer one, and I might still do part of that, like tack on, because basically what it is an extension, more or less, of this one. It does veer off a little bit, but what I could do is just part of it and then turn around, because that one's a loop and the other one's an out and back. It's just I have to be back on the ship and make sure that I have enough time and that I don't have enough gear to ensure that I don't like run out of water or anything. So I just have to be mindful of that. So it's going to be kind of a play it by ear hike this morning, but I'm sure it'll be fun. I have laid out everything I'm bringing on my bed in like almost an Instagram worthy way. It just pleases me to see things organized, just to show you what I'm bringing. So here we go. Okay, got my little Rab 12 liter, which is great. It has these sort of pockets on the front, kind of like a running vest, which is real convenient to keep things close to me when I'm walking through, not only hiking, but walking through crowded cities where pickpockets could come. I have like I said, I don't have a lot of water. I have this 1.5 liter bladder. I have this little guy, which I've put my element in. And then just some things. This is like the very bare minimum I feel comfortable having on a hike with me. Some things I could not bring because they're not allowed on cruise ships. Like a pocket knife or, like a survival kit like that. But I have a handkerchief. I have a teensy tiny first aid kit. I have my documents, some money, and a couple cards, sunglasses. I have some snacks. This is from the cruise. They have Uncrustables on here, and I brought some other things from home. This was actually from the airplane. It's just like I have to have some food with me, backup phone battery, SPF chapstick, and a moist towelette that I was given on the journey yesterday. Figured it might come in handy. And my new hat. And of course my phone. So I'm going to get my shoes on. We're going to go grab. I'm not at all hungry, but I know I need to grab at least maybe just like a yogurt and some fruit from Cabanas, and we'll get off the ship. And by we, I mean you and me. I did remove the schmutz from my nose, so you're welcome for that. That was from my, the AG1 I travel with. Sometimes it, when I'm drinking it from that little water bottle, the smudge gets on my nose. It's okay. I got it off. One last thing, I always like to bring a layer. You never know when you get stuck somewhere. There's no chance of rain today, otherwise I would put my raincoat in. I don't mind getting a little wet. I have the hat and my outfit's pretty water friendly. It's a sad story. I bought this really cute hiking shirt. Like functional. I liked it. I thought it was cute. I wore it at Montserrat. I washed it on the ship. I wash things on these cruise ships all the time. I use laundry all the time. This used to be white. I don't know what happened to it in the washing machine. It got all sorts of messed up. Do you see how the sleeves are like somewhat gray, but then there's this splotchy weird stuff? And then some of it, the shirt has turned completely gray. I don't know what happened. All the rest of my clothes are fine. Something happened to it in that machine that messed it up. It doesn't matter, because if I need it in a pinch, it doesn't matter what it looks like. Also, if there's any sort of like religious building I want to go into, I can't go in with my shoulders exposed. So that's why I'm bringing that too. And it's very small and lightweight when it's all folded up. So that's the last thing. I'm just wearing nothing interesting, hiking, pants and my regular shoes, which have good grip on them. I think there's like stairs or cobblestones. I'm not sure. I read some of the reviews, but it was a while ago. But alas, away we go. Just replicating my breakfast from yesterday, and I'm gonna go over the trails one more time to better understand what I'm getting into, and then enjoy this view at the same time. See that? Pretty sure that's where we're going. This should be fun. Well, I found it. They call this L'Acchianato, I think is how you pronounce it, which translates to the climb. So this should be fun. Heard a lot about these cobblestones. So apparently, this is the old road, like really old, and there's a monument at the top. I think it's actually a church. We'll find out when we get there. I'm not really sure. Ooh, I'm already working hard. I like half ran to get here because I wasn't like 100% confident about the route I was on. It took me through a very industrial part of town. I'm gonna go back a different way to the ship. But anyway, I'm already sweating. But the patron saint of Palermo is Santa Rosalia. Ooh, a lizard. And I think, if I understood correctly, she's buried at the top of this mountain. And on September 4th every year, pilgrims go up to do the climb, they call it, to honor her. That was the day that she died. I'm gonna stop talking now. This is steeper than it looks. So now I think you can get the picture. They're like switchbacks, but it's this ancient road on the way up. And we've already got our first view. Beautiful. I'm hoping you can see the cactus are flowering. There's a lot of cactus here. Do y'all see this goat? He looks stuck. Well, I got to something. Not quite there yet. We'll have to look up what an itinerarium is. Oh, but that's where we're going. Yes, that's where we're... That's where we're going. Alright, I think we're pretty close to the top-ish portion. I came across this. No clue what it is though. There's this. I don't know if that says what this is. If somebody knows Italian, let me know. And here's a sign. I think I'm gonna go this way. Trail map for the win. Okay. Oh, I'm really hoping that Santa Rosalia has a bathroom. Otherwise, I'll find a place. So actually, I don't think that's the right way, even though that's the way the trail map goes. When trails aren't like well frequented by all trails reviewers, sometimes they're wrong. And that looks like a newer cut trail. I think it was all in Italian. From what I gather, it's like from 2016. So I'm just gonna keep following the cobblestones. Feel like that's the road, right? These. Look at the view now. Is that really where I'm going? Over there? Does it wrap around? Or maybe that's something else. That reddish building. Wow, it's really beautiful. I'm almost there, but there's this little kind of jut out from the trail. We're gonna go see what it is. Oh, a little shrine. I wonder if this is the site of something original. What a view though. Wow. And now you can see the other side. I think we're getting there. This is not quite what I expected. It's like a market. Well, okay, I'm gonna go in. It's beautiful. Let's see what we're allowed and not allowed to do. Well, that was fantastic. It was all in Italian, so I'm going to have to read up on it when I'm not on the move. And I took my sunglasses off on a bench outside to put my shirt on to be respectful, my longer sleeve shirt. And I'm pretty sure I left them on that bench and they're gone. So, luckily I did bring a backup pair of sunglasses, but that's very sad for my very long, very sunny hike back. I am hot. But that was incredible how it's just like it's like a cave almost. And if I'm not mistaken, again, I'm going to have to look this up, but it seems like the relic is the body of Santa Rosalia, and people go there to pray for her for the health of their loved ones. You could buy like this, I'm just gleaning from very little information, but it looked like you could buy, they had like these metal plated body parts, and you could buy them to signify a part of somebody that's ill that you want to pray for, that part to be healed. Anyway, this is the turnaround point of this trail, but I think I can get to the top of this mountain by going up this path. And it does not look that far. So, let's see what happens. Well, the only trail I could see on my map, at least going up the mountain, was fenced off, and I'm not here to break rules, so I'm just heading down. I'm gonna find a shady place to sit and have a little snack. I bet I could have asked about my sunglasses in the gift shop, but I don't know. I didn't want to be a nuisance. I've already replaced those particular pair of gooders like 3 times. I will say I didn't see anybody on my way up also going up, but I saw several very fit-looking men running down. So I'm guessing they ran up earlier in the morning. And now I see a couple walking. Maybe they're not a couple, but I see 2 people walking up. But yeah, going down is a lot easier on the heart than going up, but this cobblestone, you gotta watch where you're going. Well, it's not a trail croissant, but that's okay. We'll take it anyway. I found a nice shady perch here with, you know, pretty simplistic view. Please, no sarcasm. And I'm gonna eat this, and I have some of my electrolytes, and just cooled down a little. I am cooled off, but ooh, I got real sweaty on that hike up. And now I'm seeing people coming up, so I think I was just early? I don't know. Quite a few people coming up now, and I don't feel so bad about how sweaty I got going up, because they are all just as sweaty and red as I was by the time I got to the top of this. So, it's beautiful going down, though. I just gotta watch my feet. That's all. Make sure I don't eat cobblestone. I am thinking when I get to the bottom, which won't be for a while, because I'm still relatively close to the top. Like I said, I want to find a different route. I just don't really want to go back that way. It wasn't like, I didn't really feel like unsafe. I just felt a little uncertain. Do you know what I mean? There's a big difference. Oh, I'm sorry about the wind. Anyway, and I'd like to maybe get some gelato or something. So I'm gonna, actually the wind is good for me, but I'm gonna try to navigate a different route. But if I don't bring out my camera that much, it's because, again, I'm just feeling a little uncertain, and I want to have less devices in my hands, if you know. Gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. I'm so glad I did this. Feels like a really, and I got to remember when I was like, oh, I guess I won't see anything cultural or historical today. I saw things that are both cultural and culturally historical. See, there's these other paths. I don't know where they go to, though, because I cannot speak Italian. Oh well. I think I don't need to do any more hiking today. It's good. I've got like at least 5 miles till I'm back at the ship, so, and I'm already 5 miles in, so I feel like that's enough for today. But I can see the ocean now. I didn't realize that the trail I had picked really led to that, I don't know, it's not really a cathedral, it's like a chapel? It's like built right into the stone. I'm so curious about this now. It was so interesting too, like the metalwork they had at the ceiling. I wonder if that was to like, for stabilization, or if it was artistic, or a little bit of both. But it was beautiful in there, and I was not expecting to walk into that structure and for it to be like we're in the rock. But that's very actually common-ish, I think. Again, not a historian, but for like the more older civilizations to put their relics in like caves up in mountains, and the saint's body would for sure be a relic. Wow, okay, I still don't know what that other building is, but I'm going to flip you around to show you this view because it's pretty incredible. Now this is what I get to look at as I come down. No work, ocean breeze, well, it's still work, but less work, cardiovascularly, ocean breeze, and killer view to boot. Alright, I was just so curious, so I looked it up, and that is actually a castle, Castello Osveggio? I have no idea. Apparently it's closed, but it's a castle. Now you can see the cactus flowers better. Oh, they're gorgeous. Alright, I'm about midway down. Just gonna give one last view. So the ship, you can actually kind of see it. It's behind that really big boxy looking one. But so I kind of walked like straight from there to the bottom of this trail, but I'm gonna go around a bit. Find some gelato. All that talk about concentrating on the cobblestones. I get to the non-cobblestone section, I roll over my ankle and fall. I'm fine. I have extremely flexible tendons, which is like for better or worse kind of thing. Might have scraped my knee a little, but I'm okay. But what happened was I was like, oh, I don't have to pay such close attention to my feet because I'm on this part. So I was looking because this kind of like pavey part is replacing the original, like it's where they fixed the original road that obviously crumbled. And I was looking up at some like the ruins of the original road. I was like, is that a house? And I figured out like, oh no, that's the original road. This is like newer. It's not new by any stretch, but it's newer than however many centuries old the original road is. And do you see what I mean? Like, you can see the difference. Anyway, that's wonderful. Awesome. Alright, we made it. Just about 5 miles, 1,300 and change elevation gain. Yeah, pretty straightforward. So I went to this one. No, I went to this one. Just walked through another pretty industrial seeming area, but now I'm in something that looks a bit more residential. See? Yep, that's what we're looking at. She found it. Look at that. That's beautiful. Check out the plants on this building's balcony. They got the memo. Like nobody else has quite that many plants. Like this is the plant. This is the plant apartment building. The ship is on the other side of this construction. I just have to figure out how to get back in it. I'm coming in a different way than I went out. But I can see it. Oh, we're close. Oh yeah. Do you go this way? No idea. Not sure I've said this, but you have to go through security, like at every port, just like you would in any port in America, with your passport and your key to the is like your boarding. I don't know what you call it, boarding pass, but it's Oh, hey, look at that, nice view. There she is, looking beautiful. All right, let's get on and cool off. And we're back. The only casualty of this adventure was my sunglasses. But honestly, you guys, I lose and or break them about every 2 trips that are not, like not my adventure and my car trips. So I have different sunglasses in them. But luckily I had the foresight to bring another pair of sunglasses. But I have ordered those orange lens ones so many times, and I will order them again. It's all right. Woo! That was a trek. So time-wise, I would have definitely been able to do the longer loop. Although, I'm not sure. It looks like they've carved new trails, so I'm not sure how well that would have gone with the trail maps I had on me through all trails, because I might have ended up getting lost. But it's all right, because all in all, round trip, I did 10 miles, and that was kind of my goal for today anyway, in terms of training I'm doing. And I'm very satisfied and very warm. And what I would like to do now, for the first time on day 5 of the 7-day trip, is put on a bathing suit and go dip in one of the pools. I might go up to Satellite Falls, just dip in my feet or something, I don't know, or go dip into the adult pool. I don't know. I just want to like dip in, and then I'd like to sit on lounge and read, do some work and stuff, so I'm going to charge all my little things. But first, we have to look. It's the penultimate prize. You know, every day you come back to the room, there's something new. So let's look and see what this little thing is. Okay, it's just a small little thing that seems like kind of hard. Oh, is this a charging thing? Oh, I think it is. The happiest pad that ever welcomed your device's home. Oh, 3-in-1 charging pad designed to power up your smartwatch, smartphone, and wireless earpods with a single plug. Not since Huey, Dewey, and Louie discovered free soft serve on deck has it been so easy to energize all the things at once. Well, that's fun. Oh, look at that. I don't use an Apple Watch anymore, but that's, you know, that's a nice thing. This is nice. It's got the magnetic chargers on it. That's really fun. Oh, I love that. It's got the branding on it and everything. Really cool. I think these are really nice gifts, and it goes like, we're on theme. You know, they're all travel. They're all going to fit in that little bag at the end. If you watch the first cruise vlog, and I showed the bag that came on the first day, the backpack, and these are all designed to fit in that, so fun. Very fun. Reapplied sunscreen, got myself all organized and packed on my stuff. Packing up a little pool bag. There's not much in there, but I don't want to carry it all by hand. And I finally have my little pixie dust gifts to give out. I can't remember which video I talked about these in, but I made these bracelets. Here, if you see the first one on my wrist that says Dream on it, I made, I think I have 9. I already gave one to somebody. So I had 10 to give, and now I have 9. I've made these, well, I didn't make the tags. I bought the tags that somebody else made off of Etsy, but I printed them out and put the Member Cruise stuff on them. And I think I'm going to bring them with me, and I just might, at some point, I don't know when today, but I want to go around and just randomly pick doors on all the floors to hang them as little pixie dust. I figured I could just put them on the handles. We'll see. But yeah, I thought they came out pretty cute. This is Satellite Falls. It's very quiet, and I'm going to take you over there because that's where I hiked this morning. You see the castle? Let me see if I can zoom in just like a little bit more. Okay. The castle. That's as much as I can do. Castle right there. I hiked to basically like right there, but on the other side. So neat. You can really see everything from up here. Well, that was lovely. I'm glad I made the time to do that. I read a bunch, went in the hot tub, and hung out by the satellite pool. Pool was like frigid. And then I just spent a long time in the shade, catching up on comments in my community, and yeah, so that's all good. And now I thought I would take a little time and deliver my little pixie dust. This is also an excuse to look at people's doors. I only bring the door decorations when I'm traveling with my kids, but it's fun. Okay, it works. Just loop it on the door handle. Pixie dust has been delivered, and room service has been ordered. We have a huge cheese plate, which I'm just realizing I didn't have lunch. Was that gelato lunch? I had gelato for lunch, so I'm starving now. It's going on 4, and I'm probably gonna ruin my dinner a little bit, but that's okay. And then I just have to have one Mickey bar on this cruise. I can't remember the last time I got a Mickey bar. My son loves them, but I never eat them. So I got one for myself. And then I did get a couple of Uncrustables just to have on hand for disembarkation day, because I usually don't have time to get breakfast, and they don't do like room service breakfast on disembarkation day. So now I'm just cooling down, chilling. I'm going to do some yoga. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to eat this cheese, and I'm going to enjoy it. And still looking at the view. I might open the door, actually, too, to take in the Palermo. What a refreshing afternoon. I just did a little hip mobility, a little yoga. It was really nice. And trying to show you my outfits, so this has been fun. I've got my paper bag shorts on, just going casual with the shoes. And this little top from Carve, which is easy breezy, lemon squeezy. And I just love this bag so much. I'm so glad that I have it. It's so cute. Okay, let's go to dinner. We're back. There's piano playing. Look at this menu today. This is incredible. I love this one. I might save this one. You're allowed to take them on the member cruises because they print them specially for this, and this is the only time it's sailing with this 2024. So anyway, looking at the menu today, I think I might start with the prosciutto, and then I think I'm definitely getting the lobster because I love lobster. Yum. And the lobster. So on deck 11 they have a beverage station where they have coffee, and I think they have hot chocolate. I thought they had hot chocolate. Oh yeah, it's packaged. And all these different kinds of teas and things, and then soft drinks, of course. I'm just making a cup of peppermint tea. In the next little bit, I went and met Princess Tiana, which was awesome. And I'm going to go get in line for Daisy soon. And then it's the show. Here for Beauty and the Beast. And look how they have the torches on the wall. I'm very excited about this. And we're back. We have a bear. We have some chocolates. And we have Inside Out 2. What is this? Commemorative postcard set. Oh, these are amazing. You know what, when I saw this on the first Etsy Day, the Inside Out presentation, I was like really, really excited about it, and it makes me so excited to see the film. Amazing. Just gonna hang out with my bear friend now. Anyway, it's been a long time since I checked in with you because a lot has happened since dinner. Dinner was fantastic. The lobster was perfect, beautiful. And then, I did film up on the deck. I went up to the 13th deck, where the like adult only deck, although there's like no kids on this cruise. There's very few kids. But anyway, it's just like was a really good viewing point to watch us leaving port and with the sunset. It was so beautiful. And there was this live artist playing, and he was so good. I thought it was like music piping in from like, the music they just pipe in. No, it was a guy with a guitar playing, and he was really, really good. And then I went down to get my picture with, I was going to go for Daisy, but they were running a little bit late, so I got my picture with Mickey in his cute little Italian outfit. And then I went to Beauty and the Beast. Oh my gosh, the show is incredible. The cruise director claims it's his favorite from all of the shows across all of the entire fleet. And if you're not familiar, Disney Cruise Line has 2, 4, 5, 6, 7? No, wait, is that right? I don't know how many ships. I'm not going to try to figure it out right now, but quite a few ships. And they all have, for the most part, slightly different shows. There is a little bit of crossover, but each ship has like one show that's different from the rest, I think is how it goes. At least one show that's different. And Beauty and the Beast, I think, is only on the Dream. Is it also on the Wonder? It might be. I'm not sure. Anyway, regardless, it was fantastic. Standing ovation. Everybody leapt to their feet as soon as you know, the show ended to applaud, and I cried, as I always do. I mean, I'm not like sitting there sobbing, but you know, like I shed a tear. And it was beautiful. And then I booked it over to D Lounge to get to the second night of the cruise member celebrity game show. I don't know what they called it, but it was so fun the other night when they did it. And then when he said it was going to be different this night with different people at the last show, I was like, oh, I'm going to make sure I get to that. And it was so funny. It was hilarious. You guys, I'm sorry I can't like show you all of these things. You know, it's all like proprietary and I don't want to get in trouble, but just take my word for it. This has been the most wonderful experience. And it doesn't end here. This is probably going to be a long video, but I think I'm going to continue on. Yo, I'm just noticing I'm a hot mess. I was up on that windy deck and then I never thought about my hair for the rest of the night. Oh well, it's fine. I am going to continue this video. I had to think about it for a second. Tomorrow, just to wrap up with you. I think that just makes sense to make this one. It's probably going to be a longer video, but there's a lot of running around tomorrow. But again, it's things like I can't show you necessarily. So I will describe them to you and we will go on the journey together. It's the last full day and our second day at sea, and there's a lot in store and I'm excited. I'm especially excited for the show tomorrow night, the Disney hits with the Broadway stars we've been seeing all week here at these special evening things, like the game show tonight and the other night and all that. But yeah, it's midnight, so I have to go to bed. I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning from our last day on the ship. Oh my goodness, I woke up with both throat. I heard one of the Disney hit stars at the Member Cruise. I don't know what they called it. The game show thing last night was like, I have boat throat. And I was like, huh. And then I woke up with it. Really hope it's not like sickness and it's just boat throat, but I don't know what that means. Anyway, I could sleep for a week after this cruise. I could have slept a little more today, but I woke up. Anyway, here we are. It's 8 o'clock. I've been up for a little while. And I'm supposed to get a big run in today, but I don't know. I don't want to like push it if I'm like fighting something, you know. I'm gonna run. I just don't know if I'm gonna run for an hour and a half. I might cut that down a little bit. Maybe just do an hour. I'm supposed to do more than that, but I've been doing all the stairs every day too, so I feel like that's gotta count for something, right? Well, at any rate, I need to warm up and grab something to eat quickly from Cabanas, I think, and kind of maybe assess the situation as we go. But there are a lot of fun offerings today. I was hoping to go to this Westward Walk movie thing. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. This is the little cheat sheet book they give you. This is all in the app too, but it's just easier to see just all the special things in one place because the app shows you like all the regular cruise things too. Anyway, I was gonna go to this Westward Walt thing, but I don't know if I have time to do that. I think what I have if I want to work out and like not rush, if I want to do that, then I think I had the artists thing, and then I had the films thing. I don't know which one goes where, but then I have a lot of time in the afternoon after that. I'll have a few hours before dinner, and then the last show. I also have to pack today. How sad! That'll be fun. I don't know how that's gonna go with all this stuff we've been getting, but I'm definitely gonna use the bag that they gave us. Yeah, so operation right now is warm up, grab a bite, go from there. Maybe I should grab a bite and then warm up. I just don't want to have to come back. Alright, I'll bring you along with me for the day, but we'll see what the morning brings. It's kind of a toss-up. I do want to see that film, but I think I just might miss it. Or if I go straight from the gym, I'll bring a hat. Might be really sweaty and gross, but I'll bring a hat. That's what we'll do. Hat to the rescue! I have a plan. I just did my little warm-up, and I remembered I had ordered these auxiliary Uncrustables. I'm going to have one right now as a pre-run breakfast snack. I don't like running that close to eating my snack, but I'm trying to make it to this Westward Walt thing, so I'm going to have this. I've packed essentially like a day bag for myself because I don't know when I'll have time to get back to the room. So I have a sweatshirt and a hat in case I'm really gross. I have my Kindle, which has been my like BFF this trip. I have my gym things, headphones. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. There we go. The fan is the MVP. I've got my Element in my water bottle. Sweat thingy or other. Phone. I don't know if I'm really going to need this for just an hour, but I'm bringing anyway my sunglasses, my little program. And, yeah, I'm going to head to the gym, just do an hour. And then later, after all of the, like, daytime sessions I'm going to are done, and I've had a minute to collect myself, I think I'm going to do a walk around deck 4, which I want to do anyway, and I'll just count that as more mileage. All the mileage counts. It's really time on the feet. Running would be better, but I don't want to push it with this boat throat situation. And traveling tomorrow's going to be a long day, so here we go. I got 4 miles. That feels good. Oh, hold on. And didn't really have time to go get breakfast, so I got a cup of tea and a croissant to go. It's breakfast of champs there. I run down to the Buena Vista, and I think I'm going to make it to the Westward Walt show movie, which I had been wanting to see all week, but it's just conflicted with other things. So I'm real excited about that. I think 4 miles was a good place to stop because my foot's all really crampy, I think. The hike on the cobblestones yesterday kind of stressed it out. So I'm glad that I decided not to push that, but hi! How you doing? Sorry, ran into a buddy. Anyway, right, so I think stopping at 4 was the right idea, just to make sure I'm not stressing out my foot any more than it is. And then I might try to walk the last 2 on deck 4 later, which is the deck with the promenade that goes all the way around. That's really fun to do. I've always wanted to sit in this chair. There's always somebody here. Look at this amazing mosaic. All right, let's chat for a second. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so glad that I made time to see that. It's a special short film. It's like 35 minutes long that filmmaker Don Hahn made just for the DVC Member Cruise. And they premiered it last year's cruise. And they brought it back for this year's cruise by popular demand. And he hasn't quite sold it to more public venues yet, but I hope he does because it was so fascinating. First of all, Don Hahn was there and introed the film and then took questions afterward. I've seen him in so many Disney documentary style things, so it was so cool to see the man in person and to hear from him, and it's just clear the passion and he has and about the history. But it was a great film. Just to give you a quick synopsis, it just shared more specifically about Walt's childhood and his relationship with Roy, who was his business partner for basically from the age of 22 and onward when he founded the Walt Disney Company. And both of their histories using archival interviews from both of them. So basically it was Don Hahn was kind of like narrating and performing role of interviewer with these men who are no longer with us, sadly, but you got to hear their story from their voice. So that was really, really fun. And I'm so glad that I got to see it. And Arrow's just walking by. I know it's casual. Anyway, I have like half an hour until I want to get in line for the drawing thing. I actually might go a little bit early, so I thought I'd just swoop around the store, see if there's any last souvenir I might want to pick up, and keep going. Alright, we're gonna animate, or watch animation. This is packed.
So we did an issue on the Member Cruise last year.
Hello, I am back. It's 3 o'clock. Where has this day gone? I haven't checked in with you because I've just been going from thing to thing, but all of it has just been so interesting. I think I talked to you about Westward Walt. Then I went to the animation thing, hold please, I want to get this right. The artists inspired by Beauty and the Beast, and they had Disney Parks artist Stasia Martins. I hope I said that right. And Brett Iwan, yeah, we know, the voice and drawings of Mickey Mouse. And Paige O'Hara, who was actually, if you're familiar, voiced Belle in the 1991 Disney classic, Beauty and the Beast. And she does work in the fine arts program now as a painter. So that was so neat because while they were creating, they were answering questions, talking about their careers, answering questions about, like what they like most to draw and what they don't like most to draw. And oh my gosh, it was incredible. Stasia, I really hope I'm saying that right, and I very apologize if I'm not. Very apologize? You know what I mean. In the course of under an hour, churned out 7 drawings. And they were drawing, inspirations from Beauties and Beasts throughout the Disney, collection of characters. Oh, it was so cool. And then they raffled off the, you got a ticket when you got, I didn't win anything, but you got a ticket when you walked in, and they raffled off the artwork they made during that. So that was awesome. And then I went right over back to the Buena Vista Theater, which I saw Westward Walt in, to see the European presentation, which was really more of a panel, like a panel presentation than anything else. The Disney Films of Europe. And this was with Tim O'Day was there, and Marcy Carricker Smothers, author of National Geographic's 100 Disney Adventures of a Lifetime. That's a book that I would like to have for my house. Thank you. And Tim O'Day, he's a lot on the behind the attractions, so I've seen his face a lot. And then Leslie Iwerks, again, granddaughter of Iwerks, who originally partnered with Walt to make films way back in the beginnings of the company, and her dad was also in the business. They just continue with the passing that torch down. But it was so neat because they did a panel and talked through these really older films that the Walt Disney Company drew inspiration from and filmed a lot of them in Europe. So there was mainly them talking with pictures and clips and things, some really fun old movies I didn't even know existed. So that kind of wraps up that sort of programming, at least for me, for this cruise. The only thing kind of left on my bingo card is to see the Disney Hits show tonight with the Broadway stars of Disney, and I'm very much looking forward to that. So I have a couple of hours now until dinner. I know I said I was going to walk, but my foot's really bothering me, and I just don't want to push it. I have so much training to do. I'm feeling very satisfied with 4 miles. I'm going to get a nice stretch in. I really could use a shower, and I need to eat something. So, yes, because all I've eaten today is the Uncrustable from this morning, the croissant, which was the best croissant I've had on board, so that was worth its weight in salt, and then I had a small box of popcorn at the last thing because I was just so hungry. I needed something. I just haven't wanted to stop and miss anything. And I feel like I really got it all in. I saw everything that isn't something I can see in the future, like some of the movies. There was a couple of movies, a Beach Boys documentary and another film, Woman of the Sea, I think it's called. I can see those when they come out, and that's fine. I got to see pretty much all of the presentations and fun things too, and all of the shows, and I'm just, man, you guys, I would do this again in a heartbeat. This felt like a very special situation that I could swing this, that I could make this work. I would do this again in a heartbeat. The DVC Cruise. I'm not by any stretch a well-rounded Disney buff, in terms of knowledge or anything. I'm just so inspired and enthusiastic, and I'd like to learn more. And this is just such a great place to do that. They bring in amazing people from Disney to, you know, bring their, not only their expertise, but their creativity and their artistic, you know, amazingness to the ship. And I would do this again in a heartbeat. I hope in the future that opportunity presents again. But if you have always wanted to go on a DVC cruise, if you're curious about it, it is a little bit more expensive. You do get a lot of things. Oh, speaking of which, we got, I think this is the last thing. I haven't gone by the member desk today to see what the prize is, but they did give the luggage tags. That's if you're sending your luggage through Disney, which means you have to have it packed and put out by this evening. I'm not going to be doing that because I want to have the morning to put everything in, but if you have more than you can manage, it's really nice. This is the prize today. Hold on, let me see if I can just put you right there. I'm guessing this is a passport holder. Again, with the same theming. Apparently all of this is water resistant, like even the zipper. There's one of these fun things in there. Oh yeah! Actually, this is a really nice size. The happiest wallet that ever traveled around the world. I'm just thinking this is a really nice size for when I'm traveling with my kids' passports, because I love the I love the passport holder I have now. It's actually a Vera Bradley Star Wars one, but it's really hard to fit all 3 of our passports in it. So this is kind of nice for that. Okay, let's see what they say. There are a few things vacationers should have before leaving their country for another, like a thirst for adventure, curiosity that leads them down new paths, an appetite for assimilating the sights and sounds of the world. You also need a valid passport, so to keep yours neat and pretty, Disney Vacation Club is pleased to present this handsome passport wallet with extra room for credit cards, resort or cruise ship key cards, and what do you call those wrinkled rectangles folks used to trade for goods and services? Oh yes, cash. Aw, that's lovely. Okay, really nice. Makes sense that they brought this in to kind of round it out. I will certainly be putting this and many of the other fun gifts to good use. So yeah, I think I'm going to order some room service. I do like that cheese plate, you guys. I don't want to ruin my dinner. I'm a little shaky because I haven't eaten a real meal. I might just get the cheese plate again. I'm on vacation. This is my last chance, right? I should get it. You're all nodding, I know. Get the cheese plate. Oh, I could have another Mickey bar too. That was a really nice combination, by the way. If you go on a Disney cruise, any Disney cruise, those things are included, so you don't have to pay extra for them. Highly recommend the cheese board and the Mickey bar as a snack. I might order those. Get some yoga in. Finally clean myself. I've been sitting in my filth all day. Just kidding. And yeah, just take a breather before I get ready for dinner. I can't believe this is the last. I have to like pack at some point because I gotta get off the ship so early. Yes. I'll think about that later. Okay, I'll check in with you in a little bit. Yes, I did repeat the room service order from yesterday. I already showed you, so I ate it. I didn't show you again. I just want to show you I'm preparing for tomorrow. I have an Uncrustable and a couple yogurts for breakfast in the room, and that's the water I will put my AG1 in because I like it cold, and then I don't have to think about it in the morning, especially if I'm like scrambling to pack at the last minute. I'm not really ready to pack yet, but I'm just kind of conceptualizing. Don't have really much additional to bring home other than the prints, like the flat things, the children's book, and the couple of DVC membership desk things, other than the like daily room gifts, which are obviously much longer or larger. Not longer, larger. But apparently, they're designed to fit all in this bag. So I'm going to pack that up, and because I need to check into my flight, and I'm trying to decide, like, how can I check? I don't really want to carry this around with me at the airport tomorrow, but it just might be that I'll have my carry-on backpack, and maybe I just wear this on the front as another carry-on backpack, or just carry it in hand like this. I'm not sure I'd really trust checking it on its own. Let's see. Let's pack it up and see. Okay, so that took literally a minute, and it all fits really well. I even put all of the extra DVC gifts in there. Just kind of keep everything together. Either I lose this bag and I lose everything, or I have it all together on the way home. Anyway, it's a really, like, interesting backpack. I don't know. It's kind of an interesting design. Let's see how heavy it is. Hi. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty hefty. We'll see when I'm packing my suitcase if I can get as much as I can into my suitcase. I might be able to fit this whole thing in. We'll see. I just kind of wanted to get a sense, like, that everything in it. I don't really want to be carrying this around all day tomorrow, in addition to my other backpack. Like I said, I could put it on front. That's not awkward at all. Anyway, getting this home is going to be a thing. To be quite frank, I don't even know if I really need to bring all of this home. I just kind of feel like I should. I don't really know why, but I just feel like I should. I did not come on this cruise for the gifts. They're just kind of like a nice bonus, but I feel like it's blasphemy if I don't bring everything home. I don't know. I never usually feel that way. Like, I'm not going to bring the regular tote bag home, the one I've been using all week. It's been very helpful. I've been here. I have like 3 of them at home already, so I don't need any more of those, but yeah, I'm wondering if I can. Well, I'm not going to worry about packing right now. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to take a shower, get some yoga in, and then maybe I'll pack a little bit once I'm done with my yoga, and I can like spread my suitcase out over here so it's not taking up a lot of space. It's like, could do arm workouts with this. I mean, it's probably like, I don't know, 8 pounds? Maybe a little more, 10 pounds? Okay. We'll figure it out. I'm actually repeating a dinner outfit. I put a sweater on. I have this little dress. It's really cute. Don't cringe, I'm wearing it with my Birkenstocks, but I'm going with what feels best for my feet right now. I don't think I'm injured. I just want to be careful. Anyway, it's like a semi-formal night. This is what I wore for the formal night. I did not get dressed up. I wore different sandals, but I did bring another top to wear with my white jeans today, but I just kind of felt like wearing the dress, so we're going to go for it. I'm going to go try to snag my photo with Donald Duck before dinner, because that feels important. So here we go. So I get a view of the scene. This is right before the early seating at dinner. Everybody's all getting their photos taken, dressing up. I just got my picture with Donald. It's the last night. Band is playing. Everything looks beautiful. I'm gonna miss this. But I'd be lying if I say I wasn't super excited to go home to see my kiddos back at Animator's Palette, and it's drawing night. My artistic talents will be shown off for sure. I'll show you what it looks like. I know you're bowled over by my artwork. Contain yourselves, I know. I'm a legend in my own mind. Animator's Palette. I believe this is a very similar menu to the first time. Although, I don't know. I remember the pasta. It is a little bit different. I was recommended the tomato caprese or the chicken sauté. I might do the caprese. I'm not like super hungry. And then either the shrimp pasta, the linguine, or the Wellington. I think I might do the shrimp pasta. Or the chicken schnitzel. I do like chicken. Oh, I like roasted bacon potatoes, whatever that is. Okay, well, I'm gonna think about it. Crazy. Sorry for being obnoxious. And here is the schnitzel. Lovely. I got a peach tart for a little variety. Why not? Oh my gosh, you guys, that was incredible. I'll tell you about it in the room when it's quiet. I'm grabbing a cup of tea and then I'm going to try to see the farewell song and dance they do. Just so good. I cried and laughed. Wept tears of joy.
They're my captains, they're your captains. Captain Minnie and Mickey Mouse.
Look at this, you guys. How sweet. There's another gift. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Comment card, of course. Chocolate, I'll add to my little collection. And the heart blanket. Should we open this? What is this? Let's see. Oh, be helpful if I pointed the camera at it. Well, can she open it one-handed? Oh, expert level here. 14 years on YouTube. I can open things one-handed. Is it chocolate? It is. I didn't think we were allowed to bring candy off of the ship, though. Are we allowed to bring chocolate off the ship? I don't know. That's really nice little last gift, though. It's very thoughtful. Wow, you guys, what a night. That show was incredible. It was basically a concert. 5 Disney Broadway stars singing all of the classics from the Disney movies over the years. It's like a celebration of 100 years of Disney. So they sang songs all the way from like Snow White and Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty to like Moana and Frozen and Lion King and Aladdin and when they brought Paige out, the original, who I was telling you about earlier, the original Beauty from the movie, from the 1991 movie, she sang with the, so sorry, I'm not good at names, but the lady who sang and played the part of Meg in Hercules. And I is obviously a fan favorite on these cruises because she got a lot of applause. They sang a duet together for songs from Beauty and the Beast, and it was so beautiful. And you guys, it was so wonderful. It was so wonderful. I have had the best time on this trip. I'm losing myself here after a long week of fun and merriment, and the crew has been just over the top amazing. And all of the offerings, all of the panels and presentations and special films and special performances and special games and things have all been just wonderful. I'm so glad I took the leap and did this. If you watched my very first video from this series, my packing video, I explained that I was nervous about this. And yes, it is a big privilege to be able to do this. Not only to have time, but also resources to swing a trip like this. And it felt like it's such a special trip, and I will cherish the memories from this forever. And I would do this again in a heartbeat if the opportunity presented itself. So we'll see. Who knows what the future holds. All I know is that I'm so grateful I got to be here and experience all of this and share it with you. It's going on 11. I haven't packed a thing yet, so I'm going to spend a little time doing that so I can try to get some sleep tonight and be on my merry way in the morning. I think I'll probably wrap it up here to give myself a little wiggle room tomorrow to get my bearings and just like to film on top of like trying to get myself home all in one day, off the ship, through customs, to the airport, back on a plane and back to the States all in one day. That's a lot to film on top of too, so I'm going to give myself grace there, but just want to thank you if you made it through all of this. Thank you for joining me on this journey. It really is such a big part of my experience to be able to share it with you. It means a lot to me. So thank you for being here and for hanging out with me, because that's what it feels like. And I really appreciate having you all as my travel buddies. Okay, my friends, I'm wishing you so much love, joy, comfort, peace, magic, and I'm sending pixie dust your way, sprinkling all of that to you. That was so cheesy, but I mean it. And I will see you for the next adventure. It's coming right up, so stay tuned. All right, you guys, take very good care. Bye. We are sailing, sailing away. She can still sing even with both throat. Okay, bye. Good morning. Welcome to Barcelona. I always said I wasn't gonna film anymore, but this is such a feat of packing that I have to show you. I'm so proud of myself. Sorry, my voice is really groggy. Suitcase is no fuller than when I came. Obviously, some things got used out of it and are not coming back. So everything fits really well. All the posters and whatnot, it's going to close just fine. It's not at all overstuffed, which is great. Really did not want to carry that bag I showed you, the backpack filled with all the DVC goodies on the plane. It just like, I just want to make things as easy as possible for me. I don't know how to tell you how improbable it was that that was going to fit in this tote bag, but it did. Like I said, I don't care about the tote bag. I know it's going to get trashed. It might get lost too. That's fine. It's really okay. Like, there's nothing in here that's critical to my life. It's all the DVC stuff. The backpack packed with everything, I didn't think it was going to fit in this bag. It fit perfectly in this bag. It's meant to be. And then I took my lanyard, which also I don't care about keeping because I have some of these at home already. And I'm using it as a luggage tag. And I just cinched it real tight around the bag. Not only to make it recognizable, because I'm having a feeling that there's going to be more than just me who do this on my flight. Or like pack their tote bag like this just to have extra space. We'll see. But to make it distinguishable and also secure, I just cinched it up as tight as I could. And I tucked the little luggage tag part in which I slipped a piece of paper with my info on. Just to keep it from flapping around. I could even potentially tuck these in. But, yeah. I'm pretty proud of that. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.